Get down. Get down. Get down. What's wrong? What is going on, guys? Just sitting here on two-tone, you know, how to start it up, make sure it gets warmed up. Don't want anything to go bad sitting, so just doing my typical little startup here. But today's video, we're going to be talking about the two-tone. Talk about what else needs to be done. Yeah, so what else needs to be done to basically get it ready for the track, because this car's pretty much done. It's just very minor stuff, so we're gonna go over that. I have actually ordered some of the parts that I already need, and then we just gotta pretty much schedule a date during this week and install them, get that stuff done, and then order what's left of it. And at this point, the car's pretty much ready to go. Aside from this whole coronavirus, you know, shutting down almost everything, that's pretty much what's going to be stopping us from going on the track and testing out the two-tone. Let's see. Let me turn this off though, because it is warmed up. It has hit the 180 mark, so we're good to go there. We got fuel, so I don't got to worry about fuel on this one at least. Yeah. But man, 03 guys, 2003 SRT 4. 47,000 miles. 47,000 miles, man. This thing got no mileage whatsoever. But let me turn it off. That way we can hear me. There you go. Alright, so. Alright, first things first, man. One thing we do gotta do. Oh, look, my dog is saying hi. Say hi, Tiggs. God damn, key, come off. No, it's stuck. Alright, so the first thing we got to do on this vehicle, aside from a cleanup, because it's going to need a clean inside and out, which I'm probably going to get the guy who ceramic coated the other cars to do this, clean it up. I'm going to show you a couple of things that he needs to fix, hopefully, if he can, and then ceramic coat the car, that way it stays protected. But as far as mods or things that need to get fixed before we do go to the track, first things first, this boost gauge thing, as you can see, I have a rag here holding it, but it is loose. The actual mounting point on the pod itself broke off, so it's just kind of chilling there. So I'm either gonna try and find another one, another gauge pod, because I dislike the pillars, to be honest with you. I'd rather not have gauges on the pillars themselves, especially with this roll cage being where it is. It's gonna be kind of hard to read some gauges, or even probably mount them, to be honest. But we're just gonna put the factory 8 pillars back on there, which I have them, and then that's pretty much the interior, aside from getting rid of the D-Tech wiring that I still have on this car, because it didn't do anything. Obviously it stopped working on us. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the interior. Now let's go to the outside. Well, this actually not it. The front of the cage. Anyways, like I was about to say, it's actually not the end of the interior, because as most of the SRT guys know, pretty much a lot of other people who are able to get this software modification done to their car, one of the things out there that you can do is that no lift shift, aka the watt box. So I actually ordered a watt box for this car because it doesn't have one. My daily does. The ACR had a watt box. I love it as far as assisting when it comes to power shifting. So I definitely want to have one in this car, since it's going to be a track car. So I ordered a watt box, number one. Number two, I kind of want to do it a little cleaner as far as how I'm installing it, rather than splicing into, you know, random wires as far as where they need to go. So they're not going to be random, but splicing into the harness and then damaging the harness if I ever need to take it out. So I also went with the plug and play harness by Kinetics, I believe is the name, but I got them from Modern Performance, pretty much where I get a lot of my parts from. So I got that in. So we have the harness, we got the watt box, so that just needs to be installed. And then the next thing on the agenda is going to be tires, right? So these are old ass drag radios that have been on this car forever, the ones that we used to dyno. and then the backs are just regular ass tires. And I think these are 18, so that ain't gonna help us. But I do have something for it as far as skinnies go. I've actually had this for so long now. I've just never installed it, but I'll show you guys on the next video. So we're gonna get tires for the skinnies, number one. Right, we still gotta order the tires. Number two, we're gonna get, I'm debating getting slicks and just using the PT Steelies, since they do work. So I mean, it works, it sits pretty good as far as the wheel well goes. It's not sticking out like crazy. So I might get like some 24.5 slicks. Since this is a stock turbo, I don't need 26s or anything like that. So I'm thinking 24.5s. We're gonna clean up this intake here. As you can see, it's just kind of laying there. It's not really any sort of security there, so I'm gonna fix that up. The engine bay will get cleaned by the guy, so that will be taken care of. And then that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, the car will be ready. It will be ready to boogie. And I really hope that on my first day out, I get into the 11s at least with this car. You know, I'm gonna stage the car. I'm gonna preload it. I'm gonna do all that. And then I hope this thing does 11s first day out. It should. I don't see why not. 26 pounds on a stock turbo. So hopefully we don't blow a turbo, but we got a couple extra ones just in case. But 26 pounds. May 340. Yeah, 340-ish, and then horsepower, and then 460-ish torque, if I remember correctly. But once I get the, I'm gonna go back to the dyno, but on normal tires, and then just to make sure that is still on point, and then talk to the tuner. There's another thing we have to fix on the car is when it's cold and you step on the gas, it wants to shut off on you. So we need to play around with kind of like that cold start tune up real quick, just so that if I want to move it around, I don't have to wait until the car is fully heated just to be able to move around in the parking lot over here that I have. But yeah, so this car, we're gonna grab the car, we're gonna move it to the other side of the house so we can work on it. We're gonna put the tires in the Evo shell over here. We're gonna park that one where this one is, since I don't really need to work on that anytime soon, at least until the garage is done, or if I get a warehouse, until the warehouse is here, whichever comes first, because both are gonna happen. I do want to get a warehouse. I don't know if I mentioned to you in the last video, but my goal is to get a warehouse for long-term projects. Perfect example is the one under the tarp. Like, that car needs Jesus pretty much, you know. It needs a whole lot. I'll give you a quick peek. This is what the engine bay looks like. Ready? Look at that. It's just hopefully you saw that, but that's just, it's been cut up. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. That car has been cut up to an extreme, and we need to fix it before we can see the light. Oh, and we got a couple more things happening, but stay tuned for that, guys. Just a quick update. Next video, that's right, still locks on me. Next video, we're gonna be installing the watt box with the new harness. That way we don't butcher the factory harness. And then I'll order the tires. We'll go get the tires mounted, probably go to the dyno, and then that car will be ready to go. And then I really hope this garage gets done soon, because the main two projects that I need is going to be this Omni, the 86 Omni, and the red SRT over there. Well, you probably heard the fan the whole time. Come on, back up. Yeah, so these two really need a place for me to work, cause that one is going straight to the frame. Like, I'm stripping that car down completely and restoring it. So yeah, so is that GLH. because it's getting a little rusty on the roof, but I'll show you guys that on another video. So yeah guys, just a quick update, want to let you know what's up. I'm still waiting to hear from the permits and the contractors as far as getting it fully finalized and some dates, so stay tuned for that. Once that garage comes, it's going to be fun guys, so stay tuned. See you in the next one. Y'all know what to do. Peace.